Secretariat. The UN's administrative officers and experts on various fields make up the Secretariat. The head of the Secretariat is the Secretary General. The Secretary General serves as the Chief Administrative Officer at all meetings and oversees the daily operations of the UN. Antonio Guterres of Portugal is the present Secretary General of UN. He is the 9th Secretary General. Antonio Guterres of Portugal is the present Secretary General of UN. He is the 9th Secretary General. Ban Ki-moon was his predecessor. Trusteeship Council. The Trusteeship Council was formed to look after the territories called Trust Territories, which were not independent when the UNO was formed. There were 11 such countries. All of them have gained independence. Since 1994, after independence of Palau, new roles have been proposed for it. International Court of Justice. This is the judicial organ of the UN. It is commonly known as the World Court. The court hears cases brought by countries. It gives advisory opinions on matters of international law. The court has 15 judges and is located at The Hague in Netherlands. Specialized Agencies of the UN. The UN has several agencies also. They are looked after by the Economic and Social Council. They work together to work on special common problems. Some of these agencies are as given here. Focus. The United Nations has its own post office and its own postage stamp. FAO. The Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO, was established in October 1945. Its main goal is to get rid of hunger. Its headquarters are at Rome. It runs various programs for developing agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and land and water for agricultural use. UNESCO. The basic functions of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, is to promote education, science, culture and communication. The headquarters of UNESCO are in Paris. WHO. The World Health Organization, WHO, works to remove and prevent dangerous diseases. It works to eradicate diseases like polio, smallpox, malaria, etc. It has its headquarters at Geneva in Switzerland. UNICEF. The United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, works for the betterment of children. It was set up after the World War. Its headquarters is in New York. Its efforts are to improve the children's health, nutrition, education, and general welfare. The UNICEF was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1965. It helps to run many programs for the betterment of children. ILO. The International Labour Organization, ILO, works for drawing up and overseeing international labour standards. It is the only tripartite United Nations agency that brings together representatives of governments, employers, and workers to jointly shape policies and programs promoting decent work for all. This gives the ILO an edge in incorporating real-world knowledge about employment and work. The UN and India. India is a founder member of the United Nations. India helps the UN in maintaining world peace and keeps cooperation among member countries. It has been a member of the Security Council for many times. India demanded freedom for all countries. Indian forces were sent to other countries to prevent conflicts. Many Indians also worked in the various agencies of the UN. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was elected as the President of the General Assembly, and Dr. Nagendra Singh was appointed as a judge in the International Court of Justice. India has received help from various agencies of the UN. The WHO has helped India to fight against epidemics and diseases. The FAO has helped to develop the desert region of Rajasthan and the Terai region of Uttarakhand. Anganwadi programs are supported by the UNICEF.